into deep left center field. Way back there. And this one is a home run. The first batter of the 1994 season. Ray Langford has hit the season's first home run.
It was a fastball, and it was up and in the middle of the plate, and Langford hammered it over the left center field wall.
2 years ago at the All-Star game in San Diego. Knobloch hits one toward the hole. Ozzie gets the force. A definitive moment from the definitive shortstop of his generation and maybe in the history of the game. 13 Gold Gloves.
Well, I'm sure Bob Uecker has not seen this play very often. I've seen it quite often, Bob. It becomes almost routine the way Ozzie makes it, but no one else in baseball could make that play except Ozzie Smith.
And now Fregosi heads to the mound. Well, you can look at it now from the outfield. I mean,
you know, when Ripken talked earlier about how big and cumbersome he was, that he had to play the hitters, not this guy.
And it's a fly ball to left center. Gilkey and Jordan are there. It's Bernard Gilkey. And it's number 300 for Tom Hickey.
The easiest one. He had to earn it, and you earn each and every one of them, but you can see he is so thrilled.
Ozzie Smith ready for the flip, and we're ready to start the season. Here we go. The 40-year-old shortstop, the oldest shortstop in the history of the National League to start on a ball club and on an opening day. And Ozzie Smith is indeed the wizard, and this is the land of Oz, and what a career it has been for old number one.
And it's hit hard out to right center. Mabry stayed with it as Marvin Freeman hung the ball a bit, about belt high. John Mabry didn't pull off the ball alley, just took it right back from where it came.
Gaetti is homered. And Mabry rips one down the line. Another 1-2 pitch, and Mabry's 2 for 2. Thinking about a double. Bichette gets it back in. It is a double. He's already pulled 2 through the right side. He hits this one to center. Walker going back at the wall over his head. Gaetti will try to score. Here comes Gaetti. He will score. Mabry ends up at third. It's an RBI triple, and it's 4-1 St. Louis. And now Mabry lacks only the home run to hit for the cycle.
2-0. There's a drive to right center, out toward the gap, and the ball is gone. It's the cycle for Mabry. And he's gone right up the ladder in his 4 at-bats. A first inning single, a 4th inning double, a 5th inning triple off the wall in center that drove in a run, and a right center field home run here in the 7th inning.
Nice going, John Mabry. Who's the last to hit for the cycle? It's John Mabry. Does it right here with his 2nd home run of the year. He gives the Cardinals 2 more.
Caminetti to the on-deck circle. Finley to the plate. He's 0 for 4. Hits it to center. Langford is there. And the Cardinals have swept the division series. And they're headed to Atlanta for the LCS on Wednesday.
There has been only 1 hit in this 7th inning. A walk, a wild pitch, now an intentional walk. And the bases are loaded again for Gaetti. Into left field, well hit. At the track, at the wall, grand slam. Gaetti blows it open here in the 7th. anybody thought the Cardinals were going to cruise into Atlanta, look at the pitching staff, roll over and die, forget it.
A four-seam fastball. You see the grip there by Maddox, a pitch that he throws very rarely, particularly in the middle of the plate, out where Gaetti can extend his arms. That's a pitch he's been looking for the last 2 days.
Some high cheese, huh?
Well, his nickname is the Rat, and the saying is you can't get the cheese by the rat.
3-1 count here. It looks like Glavine may have to come to one of those red zones.
1 on, 1 out. That is hit a ton. 2-1, St. Louis.
It jumps well over 300.
Gant into deep center field. 3-1, St. Louis. Center field, pretty well hit. Over the head of Klesko. 2 runs are going to score. Young headed for third. Safe with a triple.
Crushed the other way. Klesko, an effort. The ball hugs the wall. Young with good speed for a big man. I'll tell you, a good play right here was Chipper Jones. If Jones doesn't make this saving catch, McMichael, the pitcher, was backing up home and wouldn't have been able to get behind third base, and possibly Young could have scored. Brian Jordan's not a pull hitter, but Greg McMichael throws changeup after changeup, and that's the pitch you're more apt to pull.
Pulls it into left. Klesko watches it lead. 4-3 St. Louis. Up the tie in the 8th on this.
Changeup pulled. Right now, Brian Jordan in St. Louis is as popular as Michael Jordan in Chicago because of this. And after that home run, Vesuvius erupted here in St. Louis.
This stadium was shaking. The press box was rocking and rolling.
A ball and 2 strikes on Grissom. Ball game. Leading off from the St. Louis Cardinals, shortstop Ozzie Smith.
The Wizards, probably the best shortstop God ever put in a pair of spikes. Ozzie Smith played the first 4 years of his 19-year Major League career in San Diego. When he put on the Cardinal uniform in 1982, his career blossomed. He helped the Cardinals win the World Series that season. His glove was magic. His play at shortstop is the standard by which others are judged. Ozzie won 13 consecutive Gold Gloves, set the Major League record for most assists in a single season. He became baseball's first $1 million shortstop. He developed into a good offensive threat wearing the Cardinal uniform, ending his career with almost 2,500 hits. He also stole 580 bases. Ozzie hit just 28 career home runs, but one of them still bounces around in the memories of Cardinal fans. The first home run of his career batting left-handed came in the 1985 NLCS against Tom Niedenfuhr and the Dodgers. A walk-off blast that won Game 5 of the series. A home run that made Cardinal fans go crazy. Ozzie was named to 15 All-Star teams. His number 1 was retired by the Cardinals, and Ozzie was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2002.
I just want to thank everyone who has helped the Cardinals and me during the last 15 years. Thank you.
The St. Louis Sports Hall of Fame says, "Go crazy, folks," and welcomes the Wizard of Oz, Ozzie Smith.
We don't know how well Willie can run. Maybe he doesn't know either. But he's in there for that bat.
If he goes deep, he won't have to run fast.
Willie with a high fly ball, deep right field. Santangelo
It's gone! Yes!
This ball is gone! Oh, man! Ozzie, you get to go home. Your boy did it, and the Cardinals win it 2-1. Sat around for 2 hours and 44 minutes. At the 2:45 mark, the ball went out of the park, and the Cardinals beat the Expos on opening night 2-1.
This one is sent toward right center field. Langford still going back at the wall, and did he make the catch?
He brought it back.
Wow, what a play by Langford. He just robbed Martin of a home run.
You saw him look at the wall. He was measuring it to try and see how much room he had, and it just timed his leap perfectly. Let's take another look.
How smooth he was, too, when he came back down. He knew he had it.
Just perfectly timed up over the yellow line, into the flowers, and he brought it back.
Kevin Young is robbed of a home run right there. And they're seeing it on the big board here at Busch Stadium. That replay you just saw.
Sorry, Betty.
Yep.
Kevin Young gave it a ride, but
oh boy,
didn't quite make it.
And you got to be thinking back to back.
There it goes. Is it fair? Home run, Mark McGwire!
This is what we talk about, backsiding a baseball, folks. And that ball got out of here in a hurry. It did not have time to hook.
Here he comes. All right, big fella, you can relax now.
At Franco with a runner at first and nobody out. Petkaizik's pitch hit towards right center field. Langford the long run, diving, and a great catch. And he's going to get a double play because Ordonez is already halfway between second and third.
Well, it's bad base running, and I'll tell you why. You can go to second base
And if the ball is by Langford, you're going to score anyway. Once you round the bag, you're not going to go past third anyway. There's nobody out. So Ordonez should go to second base, see how the play develops, and then with Langford making this brilliant catch, and it was a terrific play by Ray, then Ordonez has time to get back to second. Once you round the bag, however, you are committed, and if the ball does not fall, you're going to be doubled up.
High fly ball, deep right field, way back. Goodbye. Ray Langford, number 27 on the year. Mulholland gives up his 23rd home run of the season, second of the evening, and Langford putting together an outstanding season. Already career highs in home runs and RBIs for Ray, now number 27, 88 RBIs on the year. And he ties this score 3-3. That's most important.
We've got a tie baseball game.
Boy, what a difference the way Ray hits left-handers this year than in the past.
That's his thoughts, but Ramon Martinez felt the same pressure.
In the left field, and back, at the wall, stop.
He has a changeup, but he doesn't want to use it in this kind of a spot. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and a drive to left field. McGuire has hit a 3-run homer, and the Cardinals win again. Mark McGuire did in the first two games of the season against the Dodgers was hit 2 home runs and drive in 7. And his 3-run shot with 2 out in the 12th off Frank Langford gives the Cardinals an 8-5 victory and a sweep of this series. Oh, do they love Mark McGuire in St. Louis. So the Dodgers now will go on to Cincinnati for 3 over the weekend with the Reds. We'll join you tomorrow at 3:45 for the warm-up. Game time 4:05 for Hideo Nomo and Dave Weathers.
And for the Dodgers, they tempted fate. They threw Mark McGuire a breaking ball down and away. He swung on and missed. And Frank Langford had struck him out opening day, but he dared to come back up and over the plate. And McGuire hit it out, and it was Finney for the Dodgers, and they go bedraggled back into the clubhouse, victim once again of Big Mac.
If he should hit a home run today, he would equal the National League record for consecutive games having homered to start a season. Willie Mays is the only player to have ever done so, homering in each of the first 4 games to start the 71 season.
He doesn't need to do that now. He's already hit a homer in this series. He's got 14 consecutive series.
He launches one to deep center field, way back there, and gone. McGuire is now homered in all 4 games for the Cardinals this year. A 3-run blast. The Cardinals lead 6-2.
Feel comfortable again at the plate. That's why. See you later, number 5.
I mean, he hit that ball up in the bleachers beyond the bullpen in left center field, and I'm telling you, he didn't get it all.
They love McGuire here in St. Louis. That's his first home run since the 4th game of the season.
McGuire trying to change that. That's well hit down the line and left. and gone. Over the wall, his second of the night, his 6th of the season. How about that laser from McGuire? The 2-0. Into center field. It's a 3-home run night for Big Mac.
And his son will be the first one there to greet him. McGuire, a 3-home run game.
He and Terry Adams. The setup man, and there's a drive deep left. Henry can't see it. It's over his head and over the wall. Hernandez, in left. That ball was crushed. Jose never saw it. And it's a good thing it was over his head because it might have taken his head off.
Well, there's not much doubt about that one. When Big Mac hits him, there's none cheap, and that one got out in a hurry. His 11th, and he's now driven in 36 runs, and we're not through April. And this qualifies as still being in April because it is almost 10 to 12 as Big Mac just smokes it. Jose looks at it and he says, nah, no sense even going back for a courtesy run.
He can beat you so many ways. As you mentioned last night, Bill, you've just got to keep the ball inside. Don't let him extend on you. Like that. Up into the night, into the upper tank. Are you kidding me? Oh, my. Well, Mark McGuire had been quiet this series. Home run number 14.
They try and do it again. Nothing doing. That's right down the middle. Mark McGuire isn't going to miss 3 of those.
That was just an absolute bomb. They want McGuire to take a curtain call here. Brian Jordan, the batter, meanwhile, there's still nobody out, and it's 0-1 on Jordan. Fans want a curtain call for McGuire. Everybody's on their feet. There he is.
Swing, and there it is. Look at this baby. Into the upper deck. Off the facade up there. Number 17. Wasn't any doubt about this one going to the yellow line. Woo! The kid tried to sneak a fastball by him, and as the guy said, that's like trying to sneak the sun by the rooster.
Has an RBI every 2.9 at bats to lead the league, a home run every 7.8 at bats to lead the league. Deep center field. Glanville watches it go out of here. Number 18 for Mark McGuire. Dead center field home run, and it's now 3-0 St. Louis. He doesn't hit any cheap ones.
You read my mind. Say it's not a cheapie. Tom Lampkin talking to him before the game, saying that you see the pitch here. That ball's looks like it's almost off the plate, but he's reaching out there, which is exactly what he likes to do. He likes to reach, get those arms extended down low. He likes the ball down. Can be fooled and still hit the ball like that.
All right. Uh-oh.
And that.
Wow, look at this one. Oh, my. Off the facing of the upper deck on an 0-2 pitch, and McGuire's hit his second of the ball game, his 19th of the year, and the Cardinals get the 2 back the Phillies just scored and lead it 5-2 on another monster by McGuire. And listen to the hand he's getting.
Well, I'm sure the Philly fans want the Phils to win, but they're loving seeing Mark McGwire hit home run. Runs a fastball in, which he wants to do, but that ball down and in, Mark McGwire will lose. Anytime he gets those arms extended, he can hit the ball out. That is one of the great sounds of the game if you're in the stands and you came to see that.
Watch that baby. Oh, man. That is an upper deck, third row of the upper deck. Third home run of the night. Cardinals lead it 10-8. His third homer of the night, 20th of the year. Wow.
It looks like one of those BP shows.
None of them have been El Cheapos.
No, well, they never are.
440, 471. We'll have to wait for the measurement of that one.
First ball, curveball into the upper deck. That guy had a glove up there and dropped it. Now Terry Francona, who thought maybe Wayne Gomes could do the job for him here in the 8th inning, didn't happen. Oh, it was. That guy had his glove, the big moment, and missed it.
Trailing 1-0. Runner going! There it goes! See you later! It's in Big Mac land. Cardinals lead 2-1.
It's a fastball up in the strike zone right here. Left it up there. Bad place. Big Mac deposits it in Big Mac land. French fries and hamburgers for everybody.
47,000 of them.
The eyes tell it all.
Brian Johnson, look at him. He has no idea where that ball is.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Johnson again wants the fastball and then shakes to the slider.
Here it is. To left field. And guess what, folks? This game is tied. Bonds did it. Now McGwire has done it. Ned was 1 strike away.
Bases loaded, 1 out, 1-1 game. McGwire with 30 homers, 76 runs batted in. High fastball! See you later! Grand slam! The 11th of Mark McGwire's career, an incredible 80 RBIs, 5-1 Cardinals.
He is halfway there, folks, as we watch history unfold with virtually every game. Halfway to the record. Number 31 on the year for Mark McGwire. I'll say he made an adjustment.
He challenged him, Rich, and it went the other way in a hurry. Wow.
And a long drive to left. Get a load of that one. Way up there. Upper deck. Number 37. Another Mac attack for McGwire. Boy, oh boy, what'd you think of that one? It is now a 4-1 ball game as McGwire delivers here for the Cardinals. That's what they came to see, a McGwire home run.
He is 3 for 3, a single, a double, and a tremendous home run. His 37th of the year, his 87th run batted in.
Boy, and you could take a long time to marvel at this one. High drive left field, and football they call it hang time. McGuire, it was a no-doubter, just a question of how far up into the upper deck it was going to go. He cleared McLand.
But he couldn't throw it by McGuire.
No doubt about where that one was going, I'll tell you, Josh. That went a long way. And as soon as he hit it, you knew the game was over. Right there, baby. Right there.
He did it on an 0-2 pitch. He destroyed it to win the game for St. Louis. Walsh's son, Matthew.
He wasn't real sure there for a while. He was the only one, though.
Hey, that's a nice sign. Samuel's so-so, Griffey's iffy, but McGuire will set the mark.
Here he is, 43 home runs.
And there goes number 44. It may not come back. Over the bleachers. Wow. Now that was a home run.
John, what's amazing to me is that the pitch that they got him out on and set him up with was a sinker. Now they throw him a curveball, and watch this. Look at that. It hangs right in the middle of the plate. His best pitch so far has been his sinker and his riding fastball, and he threw him a curveball and then hung in the middle of the plate, and McGuire puts a charge into it. And you can see where it ends up, about belt high, and that's not the place to throw a curveball to Mark McGuire.
Number 45 for McGuire.
A slam by Langford and a solo bomb for Big Mac, and the Cardinals lead it by 2. This place is going nuts.
Well, the pitch on the outer half of the plate. Mark McGuire doesn't hit too many the other way. This one almost into dead right center field. No doubt about it. Boy, about 10 rows back. Boy, when he hits them, they stay hit, don't they?
That's number 45.
He wouldn't answer Sammy's 50th with his 53rd, would he? 2-2 pitch. Yes, he would. There it goes. See you later.
on this swing.
Have you ever seen a guy take a curtain call on the road? It might happen here.
They're pounding on the Cardinals dugout to get McGuire out to wave at him.
Here he comes.
Here it comes to McGuire. Swing! Look at there! Look at there! Look at there! McGuire's number 61. McGuire's flight 61. Headed for Planet Maris. Home run McGuire. 61. History. Bedlam. What a moment. Shaking hands with the third baseman of the Cubs. Pardon me while I stand up and applaud. Mark McGuire picks up his son Matt, points to the fans, points to the police on the field, greeted by his teammates. He's even with Mark McGuire. What a Cardinal moment this is. What a baseball moment this is. It has never happened before here in St. Louis. And Mike Shannon, this is one of the greatest moments that you and I and Joe Buck have ever shared.
He is set. They are very deep. They play him to fall. Traxel winds and fires. Big Mac. Swing and a shot into the corner. It might make it. There it is. 62, folks. It just got over the left field wall in the corner. And we have a new home run champion. A new Sultan of SWAT. It's Mark McGuire. He touches them all. Unbelievable. He hugs Gaetti as he comes around. He's pointing to the crowd. He's saluting the entire team at home plate. He gets a hug. He gets a hug from the catcher servant. He picks up his youngster. Unbelievable. I'll just let you listen, folks. He's mobbed. He's mobbed at home plate. Just mobbed by his teammates. They come out of the bullpen. Confetti, fireworks. He hit a line drive that got about a foot over the left field wall. 62 home runs, a new home run champion, Mark McGuire. Way to go, Matt.
2 on, 2 out, and Langford shoots one into deep right center, at the track, at the wall, 3-run homer, 5-2, St. Louis. You intentionally walk Mark McGuire, get to Langford, and Ray jumps up and bites you.
Pitches around the knees. And that's part of the reason Mark McGuire has not been intentionally walked since August 12th. Ray Langford having a big year behind him in the order. You got to have that protection.
Mark McGuire called Ray Langford, and this crowd wants a curtain call. Mark McGuire called Ray Langford the best protection he has ever had in any lineup he's been in. Base is empty, 2 out, and Gant gets into one to center. Deep center, back-to-back, 6-2 Cardinals. Back-to-back home runs, and this swing by Ron Gant marks the end of a historic night for Steve Traxel. The Cardinals lead 6-2. Nobody on. Cardinals down 8-5. McGuire 62 home runs, 131 RBIs. Into left center field. Is it enough? At the track, at the wall, 63 for Big Mac. awake Cardinal fans in the background, hoping that it would carry out in one of those majestic shots from McGwire. And this crowd treated to home run number 63.
I know it's only the 4th inning, but Tony La Russa has seen this all too often. He feels people should challenge McGwire for 6 innings. And then with the game on the line later, all right, pitch around him. We may see a rather intentional, non-intentional walk here. 3 balls, 1 strike. There it goes! See you later! 64! An absolute rocket. As opposed to his recent homers, that one well off the line, way out toward left center. He's been hitting the ball right down the line, Rich, swinging early. Not this time.
Roque did challenge him. And McGwire stayed on that ball longer than he has been staying on the ball. He tomahawked that baby.
The crowd wants a curtain call.
Oh, he'll give it to him. Number 64 for Big Mac. Take a look at the swing. Out over the plate, arms extended. And a laser that travels about 410 feet to left center field. And you take a look again at the McGwire home run. There's enormous pressure on a young kid. When the fans of the hometown are booing you and you get behind Mark McGwire, it's pressure enough having to throw a pitch 3-1 and 3-2 to Mark. I love that angle.
An absolute no-doubter deep into the bleachers. This one went down into the entryway and people were jumping down to go get it. Everybody in the ballpark knew it was gone.
Well, this is a treat to see, folks. History every time Mark McGwire hits a home run or Sammy Sosa hits a home run. The fans here loved it. Everybody in baseball really enjoying number 64 as they watch across the country. There's the Mac Attack Pack.
They came all the way up here and they were richly rewarded. The infield has 3 men between second and third. The outfield is around to the left, and this is as deep as you'll ever see Marquise Grissom play anybody. He's a modern-day Paul Blair who plays shallow normally. A 2-1 pitch. There it goes! Oh! See you later! 65! Another absolute no-doubter by Mark McGwire. 65 homers, 138 runs batted in, 2-0 Cardinals.
Struck out 4 times yesterday. And while he tips his cap to Brewers pitching, you know, that eats at it. So he had a night to reflect on that. Very motivated, very focused.
Milwaukee wants a curtain call.
He got it.
Mack went down and got it. Straight away left field. There was no doubt about it. It hit about 2/3 of the way up the bleachers.
What a blow. Just a mighty hack by Mark McGwire. And the race continues between he and Sammy Sosa. Of course, The Cubs have another race they're keeping their eye on. Pushing 50,000 again today, although there will be a few fans staying home to watch the Green Bay Packers as they play Cincinnati. Reacting to Mark McGwire's home run. It's a home game wherever McGwire goes. He gets great support. So does Sammy Sosa on the road.
Here's the 1-2. There it goes! See you later! 66!
What a weekend. What a weekend for baseball. Jeez.
He hit the foul ball a lot farther, but this one counts. And the Cardinals lead 4-2. He had to hit number 66 in St. Louis. How many of us have driven on Route 66 through this town?
It is a distinct possibility that this is his last at bat of 1998. But take a good long look. This is going to have to last you until next March in Florida. First and third, 2 out. Into the field! Number 70! How much more can you give us, Big Mac? Number 70! Another look at number 70.
You can't hit a ball that hard.
Not too much unlike number 62.
His 10th multi-hit home run contest this season and 53rd of his career. I told you 70. I told you a multi-home run day.
Power against power here. A fastball to Tatis with the bases loaded, no one out, 2-0 the count. That would be my guess, and I think that's what Tatis is looking for. Let's see how they play it. Park is set. He kicks and delivers. Fastball, and it's a grand slam. Woo! We see who powered that one. A grand slam home run, and the Cardinals lead it 4-2.
That went over the bullpen. That went over the back wall of the bullpen.
No, I don't think it went that far, did it, Joe?
It disappeared behind the wall.
Woo, there wasn't any doubt about that.
Did you hear how quiet this place got?
Oh yeah, they just. Wow.
That was McGwire distance right there. That was smoked.
Woo. I mean, it went a long way for Tatis's 5th home run of the year. A grand slam. Tatis could make it an 11-run inning here in the 3rd. Cardinals have already scored 7. In the pitch, the runners go 3-2. Tatis swing and a long one. There it is, folks. Baseball history. A second grand slam home run for Fernando Tatis in the 3rd inning in Los Angeles, California, and the Cardinals lead it 11-2. Wow. Wow. Get those record books out, folks. The date, April the 23rd, 1999, and we've just seen Fernando Tatis hit 2 Grand Slam home runs off of Chan Ho Park in the 3rd inning, a hanging slider, and the fans here at Dodger Stadium are giving him a standing ovation. Wow. Bottom of the 9th, into the wind, Jimenez pumps. Swinging a ground ball to the second baseman. Joe has it. Throws to Big Mac. There it is! A no-hitter! A no-hitter for Jimenez. The Cardinal players mob him over at first base. Unbelievable. What a great, great performance. Look at Alan Bennis out there. He goes to the outfielders. He gives high five to Bragg, to Davis. Unbelievable, folks. This has been one of the all-time great games. All-time great game. The Cardinals are just pounding on Davis and Jimenez. What a beautiful sight this is. Unbelievable. Tony La Russa gets a big hug from Jose. Man, is he excited. What a ball game. What a ball game. The Cardinals shut out Randy Johnson. 47,000 here tonight, folks. And the hero is Jose Jimenez. Unbelievable.
On the railroad tracks, you think McGuire can hit it there? Whoa! There it goes! Back! Choo-choo!
Can I change my pick?
Mark McGuire has returned to Fenway Park.
We may run out of balls.
Wow.
I just didn't want to take the obvious pick, you know.
Does it stay fair? Give it the fist wave. Where's Punch when you need him? He's down there.
That is going to kill somebody in those boxes up there.
Yeah.
Well, McGuire last year only hit 4 in the first round of Coors Field and did not make it to the next round. Tim Flannery, one of the good guys, is pitching, the third base coach of the Padres. One of the good guys in the game. Junior looking on, Sosa looking on. Uh-oh.
First home
out
run
of the
was
groove.
436 feet. Longest for competition so far.
Mark McGuire, who last year had, well, you know what's amazing? McGuire, here we show that he's almost at 500. He's not 2/3 of the way to Hank Aaron. And the guy hit 180 the last 3 years, Joe. Not even 2/3 to Hank Aaron.
There it goes.
Maybe he's 3/4.
Over the light tower.
Oh, it hit the tower. That
was a bomb.
He needs 2 more.
470 feet, the last one. Just have enough juice to find the net? Doesn't look like it.
3 outs left.
3 outs left. Just 3 homers for McGuire. The most impressive 3. Make it 4. Back. Gone. Mike, you're behind the plate when he's up there. I mean, what do you think when he hits a bomb like that?
It's just indescribable.
A home run off the top of the
The sound, number one, is the most impressive thing.
You can see it has his son Matt's name on his hat. Matt became famous last year along with his dad.
Back onto the Massachusetts Turnpike.
And just think he does this every day in batting practice. That's the show he puts on.
He's made batting practice an event.
Yeah.
A little higher, but just as handsome.
What a monster.
6 home runs.
Look at that out there. That's awesome.
He's our leader. Hello, Boston.
Yikes.
Well, that cinches that he'll be in the second round.
It's gotten really hot. Taking pitches now. He's really hot. Feeling good.
This one's headed to the flagpole. Salute the flag. Home run number 8. And I tell you what, we weren't that far from $1 million.
Well, I tell you one thing, the pressure's starting to build on Sammy Sosa here too. He's got to follow this.
McGwire has 18 lifetime home runs in Fenway. For road parks, he's only hit more in Tiger Stadium. The guy only has warning track power. What's the matter with him?
What's wrong with him? Get in the weight room, man. He's getting small.
Hello, New Hampshire!
That's in the harbor. I think they hit Old Ironsides, isn't it? Man. Wow.
Who took his bat?
A little hijinks down there.
I think Pedro's sticking up for his country.
Pedro take the bat?
He's sticking up for his country. He's trying to help the Dominican Republic.
By Pedro, who's wrapped himself up in rope this year, you know, and he enjoys himself, and every player's loving this.
But I tell you what, Pedro Martinez is the only one I know equipped to handle this power from the National League.
Kidding.
He's the only pitcher I know.
You can take the bat out of your hands in more ways than one.
Yeah.
Well, last year, this one could be all the way to Maine.
Man, oh man. Looks like a golf ball. Looks like we're at the driving range here.
Well,
sends this one back. Gone!
Listen to that sound, man. It sounds like a hammer, like a sledgehammer.
He's actually making up for last year in Coors Field when he didn't make the second round. I mean, he's on fire.
Look at the height of that. They're over the light towers.
I think they got to build a wall maybe 80 feet high. You think Tim Flannery has a job just in case Dave McKay gets a sore arm with the Cardinals?
Get him off the plate.
Ouch! Back. It's all the way to Marblehead. In a single round, we've never seen 13 home runs.
The situation
before.
like we just had there. It was a close play, and we know that Joe is hustling, but to put a situation.
See you later. Number 39, RBI 89 and 90, and Mark McGwire is 4 home runs away from 500. That was a no-doubter. They'll change that number in a second.
As we watch here, the ball right down the middle of the plate.
Why would you throw that pitch with first base open?
Inexperience, and that's what happens here when you have so much inexperience running around.
outfielders are deep, deep, deep. Ashby's 1-1. McGuire swinging a long one to center field. Back at the track, at the wall. 500, folks. There it is. He does it again. The man treats him like it's Christmas. His 500th career home run goes into the center field bleachers. And listen to this crowd. He touches them all. Out come his teammates. He is splendid. Woo! Wow, he jumps on home plate. And the entire Cardinal ball club at home plate to greet the man. Jack, it never ceases to amaze me how this guy comes through when he has to. He wanted to do it here at home. He has just the one game. And he's been on a tear to get it done here. I don't know how he does it. He just is unbelievable. He waves to the crowd as the fireworks display goes on. And he's into the dugout. That's all he wants to do with this. But after the game, we will have a big ceremony conducted by Hall of Famer Jack Buck, and it will be for future Hall of Famer Mark McGuire. Listen to this crowd. They want the big man to come out for another bow.
There he is, taking a bow. The McGuire 500. What a moment.
Typical majestic McGuire home run, wasn't it?
Everybody on the field wearing a Padre uniform knew that ball was gone. And McGuire becomes the 16th major leaguer to hit 500 or more home runs. He has taken a bow, and I'm sure he don't want to take any more. But the fans want to vent some more emotion. That's one for the memory bank, Mike, and it's going to be drawing interest in that memory bank for a long time for the folks who are here at the park. Those who are tuned in with the radio or the television. And the Padres allow the celebration to go on and on. It was just a typical McGuire swing, right. That's all.
Ho-hum, another. It's his 500. They went into the center field area out there in the grass, and the fans scrambled for it. And while they were scrambling, Big Mac had that hammer of a right arm of his up there, fist clenched, saying, there it is, there it is, there it is. They're very deep in the outfield. They play him to pull the pitch. Curveball, fly ball, center field, and marked down 51, folks. The big man has done it again. A monster shot, dead over the center field wall. A two-run home run. RBIs number 118, 119, and here at Olympic Stadium, they're on their feet. They've come to see him perform, and he does so many times how he does it in style. A big overhand breaking ball, and boom, he hit a rainbow into center field, way out of the ballpark. 2-0 Cardinals, and hello, Sammy.
An absolute towering shot. Mike told you, deep to the ballpark. Their hitting background is a huge black curtain. That's a long way behind the fence. We'll get the estimated distance, but he put it right at the base of that curtain.
McGuire with his 51st home run of the season after the little infield single, and it's 2-0.
One game this year, he pitched out of the bullpen. It was 2 innings of work. He walked a couple, struck out a couple, and had 1 hit, but still looking for his first major league victory, the first of many to come, and many years wearing the Cardinal uniform.
And an 0-2 pitch. There's the big curveball. Wow. You talk about a hammer. Loretta could not pull the trigger because he was geared up for the fastball.
He did have a plate appearance.
Yeah, got a little adrenaline flowing there. He is smoking today. Shine, gorgeous day at the ballpark. Charlie Hayes offered, and he's out of there, says Hunter Wendelstedt. And there happened to be a photographer close by who caught, and so that moment immortalized forever.
No, he shot that thing from home plate.
Really?
No, I didn't know I was going to be. I didn't know I was going to be seen.
Yeah. Try and get as much as you can out of Rick, but probably no more than 6.
Well, he's given them everything they want, Al. Strikeout number 9. 2-2 pitch. He comes with the backdoor breaking ball and strikeout number 10. Well, folks, you heard about him, and now we're seeing it at the major league level.
So for the time being, at least, it's Matheny and McDonald. That's your Cardinal catching pitcher until you bring Morello back.
It's always great to see a guy get the opportunity, come up and play at the big league level.
Make a little major league dough while you're at it.
Get out of here.
Deep left. Ochoa back, watching it sail out of here. A home run in his first major league at bat for Keith McDonald. And if he was shocked to be called up and actually play in the major leagues, what must he be feeling at this moment? A homer in his first at bat. And he'll get the souvenir.
And you know, that was really a touch of class there by the Cincinnati Reds outfielders and bullpen. They got the ball back from the fan right away. The people in the bullpen, the pitchers came down and gave the fan another baseball to replace it. And now Keith McDonald will have that baseball with him forever.
He became the 79th big league player to hit a home run in his first at bat in the big league, and only the 13th to do it as a pinch hitter. He just does it again. Holy mackerels, Andy. A home run. He's 2 for 2 with 2 home runs, and he is status quo, Joe. Unbelievable. He got a high delivery, and I mean, he hit it over the wall. You got to be kidding me.
Is it that easy? I've never been down there.
He says, oh, what am I doing in the minor leagues, man? I should have been here a long time ago.
Actually, he's going to renegotiate tomorrow.
Oh, by the way, we're tied at 3-3. They want him to come out and take a bow. La Russa's afraid that he'll be rubbing it into this Cincinnati club. They're having a tough time, and they're still going on. They want McDonald to come out and listen to the fans. They don't want. They're not going to quit. And finally, I think they're going to ask him to come out. Here he comes out. All right. Unbelievable. We'll have to go into the record books for that one. Wow.
And you know, it gets contagious. And you know, with the young staff that we have, you know, either side, it's you know, it's something to me that you just have to go out there and make the good pitches and keep the team in the game, and you've got a chance of winning.
All right, back to you, Bob.
Joe, that is the sort of play Jim Edmonds seems to be making almost every night this year in St. Louis. And of course, Angels fans watched him do it for several seasons out on the West Coast.
I think he was a little impressed. Well, he runs, he keeps the ball over his shoulder, and that is a difficult play. That is not an easy play.
That ball was hit by the Orioles' Mike Bordick, batting for David Wells.
And look at this. I mean, look at this play. I mean, it's over his shoulder.
Well, it's a major league debut of Chris Richard. Cardinals welcomed him to the club here today. The first pitch is popped up into right center field. Well hit at the track, at the wall, gone. Gone, gone, gone. Driven into right center field and over the wall. Chris Richard hits a home run, not only in his first at bat, on the first pitch he sees in the big leagues.
And man, is he excited. He's pumping his fists, and I don't blame him. Good for you. He's got a smile from ear to ear. That's becoming a Cardinal trademark. Bring the rookies up, let them hit a home run on their first at-bat. Good for you, Chris Richard.
Wow, what a start to his major league career. First pitch, it was right down the middle of fastball. He got plenty of it. And then the only question was whether Jones could get there and make the catch. I think had he gotten there, he had a shot at it, because it just got over the wall. And Richard, he wanted to put his arms in the air and do cartwheels around the bases, but something made him think better of it as he pulled his arms back down.
Cardinals on every base. Good speed on every base. And a drive to right center. This might clear the bases. Home is Drew. Home is Davis. Here comes Langford. He will score. All the way to third for Renteria. 3-0 Cardinals.
New career high in RBIs for Edgar. He would tie his
career high was 63. Now it's up to 66 with a bases clearing triple. His last triple was a year ago, and this is a big one right here. Talked about it. Vasquez has the one bad inning, and he still has 2 outs. So a 2-out base hit goes all the way to the right field wall. He has to play in front of him. He knows he's going to go to third, and what a treat. Kindo sending everybody home.
Giving base runners an extra few steps advantage. That one is ripped. Right center field. That one is off the top of the wall on the bounce. Edmonds has scored. Clark scores. A 2-run double for Langford. 7-2 St. Louis. That's going to do it for Tom Glavine. Incredibly, in 2 games in St. Louis against 2 of the great pitchers of their time, the Cardinals have knocked both of them out early. Maddox on Tuesday and Glavine in the 3rd inning today.
Hold it down the line, deep into the corner. This one is gone. A home run for Fernando Vina leading off the game. And they have jumped out again from an amazingly unlikely source this time. Vina hit only 4 home runs in 487 at-bats in the regular year, and one of those was an inside-the-park home run in San Francisco.
Well, Vina was looking for fastballs, and he got it on the inside part of the plate, and he was able to keep it fair. You can see Lopez is set up outside. The pitch was inside. Millwood missed his spot very badly, and when he did that, he gave Vina an inside fastball, and he hammered it into right field.
That one is hit high in the air, deep into right center. Jordan is all the way back to the wall, and this one is gone into the Atlanta bullpen. He fell behind in the count, and Edmonds was all over it. 3-1 St. Louis. Edmonds' 7th hit of the series, his 2nd homer of the series.
Another high pitch, and Jim Edmonds hammered, and Kevin Millwood, with runners on this year, they're hitting .297 against him compared to .235 with nobody on. So he's not been able to really make his pitches when he's got guys on, and it's a fastball that Edmonds takes care of it. Look at the difference in the swing from Edmonds right there.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Renteria at 3rd. Another slider in the air to left field. Going back to Sanders. Still going back, and it's over his head. Bouncing into the seats for a double. Renteria scores, and Edmonds is a one-man gang. 8 for 12 in the series.
Well, Bobby Cox is very upset. That ball should have been caught. That's a ball that's slicing back toward the left fielder. And Reggie Sanders overran the ball. And Edmonds got the pitch away from him, didn't try to muscle it. Take a look at the pitch. Slider down, he goes the other way. It's slicing back toward the left fielder, but look at Reggie Sanders. He overruns the ball and misplayed it. He's got to make that play. Obviously a huge play, and look at this. They're making a switch right here, and Bobby Cox on the bench watching it. And
2 down in the 9th. 1-2 the count, and the splitter ends it. And the Cardinals complete their thorough dismantling of the former National League champion Atlanta Braves. And the celebration begins. The St. Louis Cardinals utterly, thoroughly trouncing the Braves. 3-0. By the end of the summer, you took the Giants, the Braves, the Mets, and I think many considered the Cardinals the least likely of those 4 to be a threat in the postseason.
can play left field, right field, and shortstop. Very strong throwing arm.
Well, he had a great spring. He led the Cardinals in total bases throughout Grapefruit League play, and that's why he's with the big club. That ball hammered, and we have a tie game. First career big league home run. And after watching this kid in batting practice and that swing right there, it will not be nearly the last.
1-2. Well hit into left field. Did he get enough? At the wall. Welcome to St. Louis, Albert Pujols. 2-0 Cardinals.
Joe, you asked me how he's going to start his career in St. Louis. You'd say, well, if it's a storybook, you did a home run, but you don't want to put that much pressure on him. I guess he didn't mind it.
Wow. Think they'll like him around here?
No, I'm not sure. It'll probably take a week or two to get used to him. But look at that pitch right there. It shows you his strength. That wasn't a bad pitch, and he had to muscle that ball. But he has the ability. He muscled that ball out of here in the first of many curtain calls.
Wow. Look at McGuire staring him down. What are you doing in my place here?
Steckschulte waits with a runner at first, 2 outs. He drills it into deep left center at the track, and a home run. The first big league home run for Gene Steckschulte. One pitch and whack. That makes it 15-3 and gives the Cardinal fans and the players something to cheer about. What a surprise that was. Steckschulte with a home run.
Yeah, that is great.
How about you folks back there in Lima, Ohio, listening here on the Cardinal Network? Would you believe that? Steckschulte whacked one out of here into left center. That was really something as the pitcher was sitting up there as a pinch hitter. His first major league hit was a home run.
That one is hit high and deep into left field by the rookie Pujols, and that ball is gone, a home run.
That's what I like about Pujols.
Pujols, who was born in the Dominican Republic, but he moved with his father to Kansas City when he was 16 years old. Went to high school in Independence, Missouri. But Pujols has helped make up for a lot of it. He swings, and it's a high drive deep into left center field. Berkman is all the way back, and Pujols has hit another one. It's tied up. Albert Pujols goes deep again. Just a majestic, breathtaking home run, high over the 362 marker out there. 3-3, and Pujols has delivered all of the Cardinals' runs.
Here it comes from Reams. They set up inside. And a high fly ball to center field. Back, track, wall, gone. A 3-run home run, Albert Pujols. On a 2-2 count, the kid delivers number 7. And Albert does send a message back toward the Expos. You can back me up near the on-deck circle, but I'm still coming at you. And the Cardinals lead it 4-2 here in the 4th. That thing just got out of here. Right over the yellow line, right into those shrubs out there, and right beyond the outstretched glove of Bergeron, the center fielder.
Ground ball speared by Smith. Over to first base. He's got the no-hitter. 21-year-old Bud Smith no-hits the Padres. The California kid from Bellflower comes back home and pitches a no-hitter. He walked 4, struck out a career-high 7.
See McGuire with that slight bend in the knees. Knees a little bit inward.
Goodness me, oh my. Number 24 for McGuire. What are you saying about knee troubles and hamstrings and whatnot?
Yeah, I was talking to Al Roboski, one of their broadcasters over there, and he said McGuire just doesn't have the kind of power that he had early in his career.
Obviously. Career home run number 578.
Ball hit well by Pujols to left field. Albert Pujols hits a grand slam in this top of the 9th inning. Cairo, Polanco, and Drew score in front of Pujols, and the Cardinals are in front 9-5.
What an exclamation point Mr. Pujols has put on this ball game, and maybe an exclamation point on his season. Wow.
Albert Pujols hits his first career grand slam. 9-5 St. Louis.
I think Pujols is going to see another fastball right here. I don't think Randy has enough confidence in the breaking ball in this first inning. I think he's going to try to get out of this inning, make him swing at a fastball.
Hit down the right field line and hit pretty well towards the corner. That ball is gone. Home run. Down the right field line for Pujols, and the Cardinals have taken a 2-0 lead. Tony La Russa told us yesterday, you can miss a pitch and hit a home run down the lines in this ballpark. Pujols was late, but he got enough of it.
The rest of this ball field play is very, very big, very fair plays. You want to know why Pujols has MVP-type numbers, certainly the Rookie of the Year, is there are very few guys that can take that pitch from Randy Johnson and hit it out of the ballpark. Fastball up and away from Pujols, and he still hammered it.
Hard hit in the air to center, and a base hit as it falls in front of Finley.
Like that last pitch. That ball was about knee high. May have been off the plate away, but McGuire with the base hit to center field.
Up the middle. Knocked down by Renteria from his knees for the out. What a play. What a play by Edgar Renteria.
Check this out, folks. That is some play by Renteria. Pivot on the knees. One hopper to McGuire to get Mark Grace.
Normal speed. Normal in their world, not mine. Drew lines one into right field. Well hit. Back at the wall. Tie game. J.D. Drew has tied it with 2 out in the 8th.
He one-handed that over the fence. I think it was a hanging splitter. Watch the swing. With one hand, Drew ties it.
No one in Cardinal history consistently hit the ball harder than Mark McGuire.
Number 70!
Yes, he hit 70 in 1998, but his 4.5 seasons in St. Louis was one long power display. 220 homers in 545 games. Traded over from Oakland in 1997, and even batting practice became appointment viewing, something teammate Tom Pagnozzi remembers well.
Pitchers and catchers, when his group hit, we were inside going over reports. Well, David Bell came in and said, geez, did you see that display? So the next day, you know, same thing. So then I went to Dave McKay, our pitching coach, said, hey, you know, I'd like to sit and watch this, you know. So we changed our pitching catching time to after so that we could watch them every day.
McGwire averaging 49 homers a season from 1998 until 2001. But that 98 season certainly was the crown jewel, setting what was then a single-season home run record and outslugging the Cubs' Sammy Sosa in the process.
98 was a tremendous year. We were picked to win the division, and we weren't very good. We had a lot of injuries right out of the gate. We just didn't play good baseball. You know, he kind of saved our year because, you know, it's no fun coming to the park when you're not playing it. But it was fun coming to watch him.
3 All-Star nods and a Silver Slugger while in St. Louis. A top 5 MVP finisher in 98 and 99 as well. The fans voting McGwire into the Cardinals Hall of Fame as a modern candidate. He created buzz in a post-lockout era.
I think what people don't realize is, you know, a lot of people feel that he did some things the wrong way. All I know is he worked hard. He worked hard. He was a hard worker. He studied the game. He was a student of the game. He did a lot of things, you know, with hard work.
McGwire retiring as a player in 2001 with the 6th most homers in Cardinal history. This August, he'll carry all of them into the Cardinals Hall of Fame. Reporting for Cardinals Insider, I'm Brett McMillan.
We go to the 9th inning, and Jason Isringhausen takes over for the Cardinals, their 3rd pitcher of the day. Big left-handed batter waits, and the pitch from Isringhausen is on its way home. First pitch of the 9th, fouled off to the left. Shattered bat, ground ball foul outside first. The pitch from Isringhausen. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Got him on a breaking ball, 1 down. With 3 walks, 1 of them intentional, and got out of that. Vizcaíno way late with a swing, and he fouls it off to the left. At this point, the 3 games against Milwaukee, it was 7-3. Vizcaíno grounds 1 foul outside first, and the count's 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. That was high heat, 97. And Vizcaíno strikes out, 2 down. Here's the first pitch to Lugo. Fastball is poured over the heart of the plate to Lugo, batting .375. He's 3 out of 8. Breaking ball is a strike, and it's 0-2. And Isringhausen has a chance to strike out the side in the 9th inning. Here's an 0-2. On its way. Struck him out. Swing and a miss. Isringhausen strikes out the side, and he did it on 9 pitches, I believe.
Around to the 5th, and it's 4-0 St. Louis. Albert a drive into deep left field. How far is this one gonna go? Albert Pujols a bomb into left. That's number 7. And it's 5-0 St. Louis.
Trying to get a ball inside on him. Remember last time he was hit by a pitch inside, so Albert kind of playing the waiting game, kind of waiting to see that pitch inside, and he got it and knew what to do with it. 7th home run, 2nd one on this homestand, the only 2 he's hit at home. Ball up, out over the plate, didn't get it far enough in.
Lifetime record of 16-29 to start the season. The 1-0 to Albert. Swing and it belted deep to left field, away back. It's got a chance. It's gone. Just inside the foul pole. Home run, Albert Pujols. Did he ever smoke it on a line? Welcome home, Albert. It continues. His 13th of the season is a 3-run shot. And the Redbirds busted wide open in the 4th, leading now 7-2. And what a way to greet Max Suzuki. The 13th home run of the season to Albert Pujols. 3-run dinger. And the Cardinals get 4 in the inning.
Fly ball into straightaway center field and deep. Mike Cameron going back to the warning track, leaps up, and it is gone. A grand slam home run for Albert Pujols. And I mean straightaway center field. His 2nd career grand slam home run. His 14th home run this season. And the Cardinals take the lead 4-1.
Well, it's a gamble when you go and pitch to a guy that their RBI guy and gets behind the count. Fastball goes middle plate. That ball runs back over the plate. He knows it. You see James Baldwin's reaction to that. He knows it, that he missed his location. That ball's supposed to be a fastball away so you don't hit the big part of the bat.
Jack. There can be no argument here. No one has had a bigger influence, a bigger presence in St. Louis sports than John Francis Buck. For nearly 50 years, Jack thrilled us, educated us, entertained us with his calls of Cardinal baseball games, Super Bowls, Monday Night Football, World Series, even some hockey, soccer, and bowling. There were so many unforgettable calls, like Lou Brock's 3000th hit and his stolen base records.
Reisleben looks. He's going. The pitch is high. The throw is safe. He stole it. The throw got by the shortstop, and Brock has done it. They would have thrown him out, but the shortstop couldn't handle the bad throw. And this is it, folks. Brock has now stolen 893.
Ozzie Smith's Go Crazy Folks home run.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard.
Jack Clark's pennant clincher.
Swinging a long one into left field. Adios, goodbye, and maybe that's a winner.
Bob Gibson's no-hitter, and the list goes on, and of course the always welcome, that's a winner.
Suter from the belt to the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's a winner. That's a winner. A World Series winner for the Cardinals.
Jack's best time, his proudest moment.
The best time in my life? Cooperstown, New York, I think.
I want the Cardinal fans to know when they hear me that I am humble, happy, and very grateful. Thank you.
Jack was a soldier in combat in World War II and was awarded a Purple Heart when he was injured at the Bridge of Remagen. Jack was inducted into 7 Halls of Fame, including the Broadcasters Wing of the Baseball Hall of Fame, the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio, the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame, the Radio Hall of Fame. He was so talented, so versatile, and so witty.
He drove in a run tonight and is only such a bat.
There's a pitch. Look at the aggressiveness on the part of Renteria. He's been there before. He'll be there again. And more times than not, he's going to succeed.
On the day that Ozzie Smith, the Cardinals' great shortstop, was inducted into the Hall of Fame, the Cardinals' current shortstop hits a dramatic home run that electrifies the crowd and his teammates. Edgar Renteria with a Maguirean home run as Alfonseca, he just couldn't believe his eyes. The 5th home run of the year, and the Cardinals, who were down 6-0, come all the way back and win it. They were down by 5 in the 9th inning.
The 1-1 for Albert Pujols. Swing and a long one into center field. Get up, baby, get up. Grand slam home run over the Budweiser sign. 4-0 Bird. a guy that hits fourth? They call him the cleanup hitter. He just cleaned them up, folks. 45,000 plus here today. All right. He tips the cap.
Boy, Albert really knows how to kill a rally, doesn't he? Cleaning up the bases like that.
It's young Matt Morris, 20-game winner a year ago for the Redbirds, 17-9 this year with a nice ERA and without question the ace of this staff. Fouled the ball off his shin in the last week of the season. Skies this one to left. Pujols coming in. And Arizona did everything but take the lead. And he pulled that back as well. So the improved batsmanship not apparent that time. Bill Miller, the ump, thumbing him out.
Well, Matt Morris just saying, I'm not going to let you get the job done. Watch what he sees. All three of these pitches are breaking ball. This last one with a lot of movement down and out of the strike zone. Matheny all over it, keeping it in front of him and keeping the runner at first base, Chad Moeller, right there.
Moeller with the lead. Womack swinging at 2-0 to Edmonds. He'll glove it. Will there be room? Roland. Plenty of room, and Roland makes the play. Chad Moeller. And Morris gets the strikeout. So this is Chad Moeller with a fly ball to right field. Easy play for Eli Marrero.
Everybody on the infield wanted that.
Vigna's got it. Finley gone.
Coming off the bench tonight, 3 for 3. Fernando Vigna, 2 more hits and a walk tonight. And this should do it. Vigna from right field. And the Cardinals are moving on. They have swept last year's World Series champion Arizona 3-0.
They lead it 4-3. The 2-0 delivery.
Swing and a drive into left field. Good number. Goodbye. Home run for Scott Rowland. There's your crooked number. No doubt about it. A 3-run 7th thus far for St. Louis. Four RBIs on the day for Rowland.
And here's a crooked number, fastball inside part of the plate, and he gives it a ride. They're going to force him to come up. Here he comes.
It's another look at the 9th home run.
Boy, it just no doubt about that one either.
Rolling deep left field. Moore going back at the track. Gone! Grand slam! Scotty Rowland.
Moving on to St. Louis starting last year.
Into one to right field. Back at the track, at the wall. It's a 4-2 game. Cardinal fans and Yankee fans, for all the memories, applauding Tino Martinez, who with his bad hamstring made it around the bases after his 5th home run of the season. He now has 317 for the season, and Martinez gets his 2nd one of the day. Back at the track, at the wall, another 2-run shot, and these fans applaud. They've seen it all.
Now they're for Tino Martinez. When he hit his first 2-run home run, it made the score 4-2. Now the game's out of reach. Yet even Yankee fans are happy, asking for a curtain call.
Pujols. Swing and a long drive. Did he get enough? Come on, baby. Get up. Get up. Oh, yeah. Way out of here. Into Homer's Landing, and it sends everyone home. Albert with a 2-run home run in the 11th, his 27th home run of the year. RBIs number 85 and 86, and listen to this crowd. Look at home plate, what's waiting on the Cardinal superstar, the All-Star. He is mobbed at home plate. High fives everywhere. Standing ovation by this sellout crowd. What an ending. Flash bulbs popping all over the ballpark. Camera crews are out there. What a big blast by Albert Pujols.
Was out there and available that the Cardinals thought would severely change their chances, so they held on to Drew. Here's Pujols hitting one to center field. Back is Perez at the wall to wave goodbye. And Albert Pujols has hit his 30th home run, has 99 RBIs, adds to his 372 average, and the Cardinals take a first inning 1-0 lead.
There's an adage in baseball that obviously Albert Pujols hasn't heard or heard about. And that's it. In the first inning, if the hitter in front of you swings at the first pitch and makes an out, take the next pitch. Says Albert.
Ripped into right. Kerry Robinson, a hero tonight. 3-2, the Cardinals win it. For his first of the year as the St. Louis and makes these fans giddy in the aisles with this.
Well, we were just talking about how shallow they were, that there were a lot of spots where he could hit a ball and run, but we weren't thinking about trotting. But that's what a home run will do. And look at that, Simon Tachi catches it in his hat. A game winner by Kerry Robinson off a left-hander. A great catch by Simon Man.
What a night. What a series. We'll remember this one. Kerry will remember it for the rest of his life.
He had only struck out 3 coming into tonight. And there you see the National League leaders and where Albert is and the 3 legs.
That is into the air, into left field. Smith doesn't see it. Now he falls down. Wow. Takes a hop. And that's the ugliest double in the history of baseball.
Well, Lonnie Smith was called skates, and Mark Smith might have just surpassed him. Goes back, first he lost it in the twilight, then he just can't find his footing. A foot on and a gift hit for Albert Pujols. But man, you'll take everything you can when you're trying to win the Triple Crown, and that is what, the 49th double for Albert Pujols, a career high in that department, and worth another look as
worth another look. I could watch that all night.
And Mark Smith, unfortunately, is going to probably find that he is going to be highlighted in many different areas tonight.